Good morning, teachers. Today we are going to be speaking about moderation. I'm going to be showing you an example of a clip of some local primary school teachers having a mediation process. So a high level would be able to explain what materials they used and show the process of what didn't work and what did work and what they would do differently.
Okay, and at the lower level, like
they'd be able to create a puppet, like put all the joins together, something that's able to be used for their performance, but not really how to explain why they did it.
okay.
When you're saying they're putting a play together, are you only assessing them on their play itself and the drama of it, or also the creation of the story?
The creation of the story is a big part of it. They have a plan which they have to fill out, like beginning, middle and ending, so they have to think about the structure.
Okay.
And also how they manipulate the story.
Okay.
It can't just be the same as Little Red Riding Hood, it needs to be different. Okay, and how are they going to reflect? Reflecting and responding come together. They reflect upon their performance of responding to another group's puppet show. So
Throughout your lesson, if you've got a student that you can tell throughout that they're not grasping it, how are you going to scaffold for them and get them sort of moving along so that every student's able to start your lesson?
That's something that's been really hard with it, knowing that every puppet's going to be ready for the performance. The only way I could really think about it is having spare puppets for them to be able to carry.
If you pick up a stage where your students are struggling with the design process, do a brainstorm so that they're getting peer feedback in the class.
You could have peer assessment throughout the design process run as well.
You assessing in your lesson, your task with your students?
Basically, if their flag is able to, the flag that is important to them and the symbols, are able to fly on their bag for a week, so be attached to their school bag. If it doesn't last the week, they're probably not understanding the text side so much, or what are the best materials to use.
A few like badges and flags that would hold on your bag, just for them to like look at, feel the material, see how they're put together,
and see what they can.
Okay, so in the producing process, have you restricted the materials for the school children?
I have 15 and news, and I wasn't sure because they're sort of from a bit of a broad. They are all adhesives, mind you, but I wasn't sure if I should have even restricted it to the 4 or so. So then they have to then understand what's better to use or what.
It's good to give them stuff that's not good, because then you can evaluate the student who would be at the E level.
Yeah, perhaps.
If you give them stuff that's just good, well, they haven't actually evaluated it, and you can't differentiate between your A and your E.
Yeah. If you keep the numbers small, though, you can have a discussion about what was good and what wasn't, and then you could take that into another class, like another subject, and like evaluate like who chose this, who chose that, like.
You could move into sciences and things like that as well, I suppose, from there. Yeah. Reinvention.
And I was just looking at your rubrics. There's a lot of stuff being covered here.
Yes.
Do you think it's going to be too difficult for a teacher to go through all of it, to complete all of it?
Well, I don't know. I think that from what I see, they're all relevant to my accessible elements.
Do you think you can compact it a little bit more?
I could, I guess.
It just might help because you've got a lot of children to assess when you're going through it. The process won't take so long.
Okay. All right, well, I might be able to refine.
Thank you for participating in today's activities, teachers. I'm sure you've learnt a lot about the moderation process. It is an extremely important process.
Boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, boom, boom. The little boy went first day at school. He got some crayons and he started to draw. He put colors all over the paper, for colors was what